Hello, everyone.
And welcome to our second IGG Extra of the summer of 2026.
Saying Happy Monday doesn't sound so bad in the summer.
It really doesn't. Happy Monday.
Although those of you who have to work probably hate us right now.
Probably.
Sorry.
But, hey, we all picked our careers.
We did. We all picked our careers.
We sure did. All right. Well, let's give everybody our update. Room,
Yeah.
why don't you kick things off? Because last we left off, it was the day before your birthday.
Yes.
Your 43rd birthday. And we had quite the celebration the next day.
43. That's just weird.
It's crazy.
3? I don't like the 3 there. Like 2, 3 just feels like I'm creeping up. But no, my birthday was wonderful. And actually, it was a good day for me, which is like...
It really was. It really was. I spent majority of it with you.
So we actually went and met with my oncologist that morning because I was in the hospital the week before that.
Yeah,
So.
and I rolled right in with a birthday sash, bump in, go shorty, it's your birthday.
That's right, you
We're
did.
gonna party like it's your birthday.
That was the highlight of the morning because the doctor's appointment definitely wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Not a fan of your oncologist.
I love the team. I
Yes.
love meeting with the nurses. I love them so much. Like we have a relationship. I don't really have a relationship with my oncologist. I've only met her like once, twice.
Right. She's definitely a different woman, but a brilliant woman,
Yeah,
right?
it's just a different vibe because I see Erin and Jeanette all the time.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Whereas
And-
I don't see her a lot.
And I feel like because I also had the privilege of meeting those two
You
as well.
did?
I feel like they just mesh more with our personality
Yes.
and who you are and what you expect.
Yes, absolutely.
As care
Absolutely.
as a patient.
Yes.
So
So that was like just a start to the day. And then you and Connor took me to a delicious lunch.
yes, with your mom.
Yes, my mom at Treetown Cafe, which is this like really cute little sandwich shop in Penfield.
Yes. Oh my, so cute. And for anyone who lives locally, they do gluten-free. You just have to really let them know how
Yes.
severe you are with celiac
They were-
disease. But they took all of the precautions, which was so great.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed a yummy meal.
So accommodating. I couldn't
So-
believe how
yeah.
much that manager asked. She came out to our table to ask you clarifying questions.
Yes. And I
Which
just
was-
felt so safe eating. And I know Connor did too,
Yeah.
which was great. And it's you just order it in and you can sit
grab a table.
outside or sit inside.
Yeah.
And then we did something that was stressing me a bit.
We did go on a hike. And I know that's probably, you're all listening to this right now. Like, how did Stephanie survive a hike? Well, I will do anything for Connor.
And you know what? Okay, here, and it's so true because we were brainstorming a bucket list, Connor and I,
Yes.
and you
I
were
brought
chiming
up-
in. You brought in going to Corbett's Glen, which is like a short mile out to
a waterfall.
a waterfall, a mile
Yeah.
back. Not only one little bit of a kind of
Huge hill, yeah.
but you definitely were a part of it. So when you said the Treetop Cafe was near Corbett's Glen, that was in Connor's mind. He's like, we're going
Yep.
with Aunt Room. So,
But we made fun of it. We got to see some wildlife, which he was excited about. and we
my
got to
God,
see
yes.
waterfalls, and they were beautiful.
yes, they were so beautiful. And you did so great. I do have to say, though, as we're going, I had mapped my run out. And I'm like, okay,
you
how
were
many miles? I'm sweating. You and Connor are walking ahead. And I'm like, okay, if she starts to peter out and needs a break, we can cut through that backyard and she can stand on that street. And then I'll go get the car. I just didn't know if you were going to hit a wall.
Which I didn't.
And you didn't at all. Yes.
And then I made it back to your house after that for cake with my family.
Yes.
I did crash that night though. We got home and it was in bed, out cold.
Right. But I do feel like the fresh air, being in nature, it was just so perfect for you, you know?
And we discovered too that with this round of chemo, it's looking like the closer I get to the end of the 3 weeks is when I feel a little bit better. Because the 7th was more towards the end of.
Right.
It was after the hospital.
Right. Yes. And then we went on, what was it, the 14th for your second round?
Yes.
That was this past Tuesday. Yes.
We'll go there in a minute. But we did have another big fun weekend thing.
Yes.
It was Anthony and I's anniversary and you and Sean's anniversary. You guys were Friday. We were Sunday.
Yeah. So July 10th.
So what did you guys do?
Okay. So 17 years, which is really crazy. Doesn't it feel like
I was looking through pictures. I'm like, holy cow, we were babies.
We were such babies. And I took Connor through because I'm like, Connor, I feel like you were there. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, how did you miss this, Connor?
I know.
But I went through all the pictures that were on my laptop from the photographer, which was kind of cool to like show Connor and like go through. I'm like, oh my goodness, such the best day ever. I still have people who text me for happy anniversary that say, happy anniversary, still one of the best weddings I've ever been
Really
to.
was.
We had the most fun. I go, 17 years later, when people are telling you that, it was a good wedding.
It was a good wedding.
So we usually like to go to like do a fancy dinner. We usually go to Black and Blue.
Yeah.
Last year we took Connor, but this year when we were at the zoo with Connor for his birthday, they had a big sign about Zoo Broom.
Yeah.
And it was July 10th. I look at Sean, I'm like, is Zoo Broom really happening on our anniversary? Like, I feel like we need to go. And Sean was like all about it. So
I told you no. I was like, don't go. It's terrible.
Yes, you told me no. And then our friend Melissa was like, no, only because the animals aren't out. And it's
there's like bands and people are allowed.
Right.
Yeah.
So they have bands throughout the zoo. They have like beer tents and whatever throughout. And you literally go to the zoo, but you're drinking and listening to music and having food and stuff. So you guys both were saying, we didn't see any animals. I said to Sean, I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. Sean ends up getting a VIP package for us.
Of course.
Of course. Well, I mean,
it was worth it. It ended up being worth it.
It was so worth it because we got good parking. Yep. We got 4 drink tickets, and then we got to cut the whole line that was so huge, long. Yeah. So we had the best time. All of the animals were the most active we have ever seen them.
No,
like
I can't get
the
over
lion was roaring, the polar bears like swimming and doing flips, like the giraffes were eating and like it was crazy. I almost felt guilty that Connor wasn't there with us. So we videoed everything and showed him after. You could tell though when we left, he was a little like, "Have fun, guys." Yeah, like he really wanted to be.
He
going.
definitely is in his fear of missing out era.
Yes, he for sure is. And it was just a different vibe. Like talking to the different zoologists as I do, like when we were there with kids, like it was just, I don't know. They had somebody at all the enclosures, and we were asking questions and drinking. It was just so fun. I think Sean said it.
I've never heard Sean so excited on a phone call in the whole time I've known him. He was like, it was great. He was so animated talking about it.
He was. And I feel like as soon as we got in the car, I had to call you because I had to debrief about everything. And he even said, we both said, I think this was our best anniversary ever. And we've done like all the things. We've done fancy dinners, cozy nights home, trips away.
Yeah.
Like we went to St. Lucia for our 10th anniversary. Like we've done a lot but this was just like fun and different. Then I'm starving, right? Because
there's no food, no gluten-free at the zoo.
Like gluten-free food, yes. So I'm like, what are we going to do? So then we start looking. At this point, it's like 8 o'clock. We should have probably planned more, but we didn't know what to expect at the zoo. We didn't know if we were going to be there that long or what. So I'm like on the app and I really just wanted like a burger or chicken sandwich or French fries. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
They have a gluten-free fryer, so I got to have waffle fries and a grilled chicken sandwich.
Which is amazing.
It was so good. So that was our anniversry, 17 years, and what a way to celebrate. Now, what did you guys do for your second anniversary?
Very different direction. So I've been going out and wearing my hat everywhere, and I wanted to rock my bald head. Everybody's like, do it. And I have a makeup artist friend, Jess, who reached out to me at the beginning of my journey, and she's like, you're beautiful no matter what, but if you ever need a confidence boost, I'll do your makeup for you. So I reached out to her, and she did my makeup for me, and she did like full glam, and I had this dress because I was supposed to go to my friend Katie's wedding this summer, but with me ending up in the hospital and the way this chemo's been treating me, we decided a wedding is probably not smart.
Right.
But I really wanted to wear that dress. It was bright pink. It covered my port.
It was beautiful. You look like a princess.
I felt like one. I put the dress on. I had these big earrings and my big gold shoes, and I was just like, felt confident. I went out with no hat on and I felt good about myself. And I don't think people were looking at me like, oh, she has cancer. I think people were looking at me thinking, I wear my hair like this on purpose.
Yeah, like look at this badass rocking it.
Yeah. So we went to this restaurant called Patron Saint in Rochester. It's new. It's a steakhouse. And Anthony and I have never done a big fancy dinner like that. So it was phenomenal. I mean, and we went hard. Appetizers.
As you should.
Anthony got a Wagyu strip steak. I got this Chilean sea bass, which is like tastes like it was like lobster, like melted in your mouth. We got cappuccinos, creme brulees. Anthony got this crazy drink that was made with like Wagyu fat and smoke, and it came out like in this device.
Oh, it looks so amazing. What a special fun. Like it's like almost an adventure.
It was an
at
adventure.
dinner.
And then I surprised him after with we actually went to the Sunken Garden, which is where you took your wedding photos 17 years ago.
Yes. Now here you guys are, anniversary too, taking some photos. It's just such a great spot to take photos.
It's beautiful. So I did hire a photographer because I wanted to capture us in this moment because it's part of our story together, you know? Like I do have a bald head. I do have cancer. That is where I'm at in my life right now. And I don't want it to be all sad pictures of me in chemo. I wanted like happy.
Yes.
And this guy did phenomenal. We've only seen 2 pictures so far, but we saw some of the previews and these pictures are going to look so cool.
Hey, Room, you look like this elegant princess. And I feel like your head is so perfectly shaped and you look so beautiful. Like, I feel like it is, you probably could submit that somewhere. Like, as my mom always says, you could be a model.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Okay, but we did almost have a mishap.
Oh, yes,
in the middle of dinner, I'm sitting there and I'm like, gosh, why am I so cold? And I reach to the back and I'm like, oh my God, my dress is completely unzipped. I was like, Anthony, help. He comes over and he's like, well, it's broken. And I'm like, oh my God. That's my boobs falling out. So he's behind me in this fancy restaurant, pulling the dress, trying to get the zipper up. And I'm like, what are we going to do with the pictures after if my dress?
Oh my
Luckily,
gosh.
he was able to get the zipper back up. And
thank goodness.
But it was an adventure, to say the least. We had a blast. It ended up being such a romantic night, like the photo shoot. And like, it was just everything we needed.
Yes, perfect. Like a bright spot. And you talked about doing things and having stuff on the calendar to look forward to, right?
Which is helping.
Right. So you had that on there. And I feel like it's so you, Room. Like anytime we had a big event or anything going on, you would always get your makeup done.
Yeah.
Right? You would always, this is just you. Yeah. And I love how you're just finding the brightness in it all, you know?
And then our actual anniversary Sunday, we cooked on the Blackstone for the first time.
Yes. How were your new tools?
Oh my God, I had so much fun. We were like fighting over it. I was like, give me the spatula. It's my turn.
Oh, I love it. I feel like the Blackstone is such like a fun just activity for you guys to do together, grilling, right?
You know, it's got me back. Cancer has taken a lot for me, and I did lose interest in things, cooking being one of them, but it's kind of like ignited that passion in me. So I've been watching a cooking show. I've been like thinking about what I want to make.
Yes.
And that keeps me going too, just as much as like having things on the calendar.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because it's like giving you something else to focus on, right? And almost giving your brain a break from cancer world. Right.
Mm-hmm. Because like we said, we discovered that this chemo is really hard on me.
Yes.
So I'm not going to have much of a summer. It's a lot of quarantining, resting. And so if cooking recipes is all I could do at home by myself, why not?
Why not? And it's something you love to do. And your patio looks beautiful out there now that it's all finished. And it's just like a cozy little haven for you.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yes. So want to kind of go into this week. I took you to your second round.
Yes, I think that's the most nervous I've ever been in my whole life.
I was like a fumbling freaking idiot driving you there.
Oh my God. I was just so nervous because it was so bad the last time, you know?
Yes.
And we did try all new things. They gave me we got rid of a nausea medicine from my pre-meds and tried a new one. We got rid of one anxiety medicine and tried a new one, but still didn't work. I was like crawling out of my skin and antsy, uncomfortable.
Right.
We did get a private room though.
Okay, we did. I'm like, oh, what is this VIP situation?
And I got to try out the new recliners.
Yes, which I think needs to be broken in, those new recliners.
They need to be broken in.
Yeah.
I was missing the tray a little, not going to lie.
And when we were driving there, you got a phone call from the results of your breast MRI.
I did. So we decided to do an MRI because this chemo did land me in the hospital. We just want to see what is the progress. And the tumor is no longer visible. There are only specks of cancer now.
Yay,
so
that's me clapping.
Yeah, so tumor gone, cancer's still there, but little specks. But that's such positive news. That means the chemo is working. It also means we were able to reduce the red devil by 20%.
Yes. And I love that when we went, because we met with the nurses before, and it was just such a conversation.
It was collaborative.
Exactly. It was like collaborative. They were listening. They were I can't even describe the vibe I got. I just love them.
I love them.
It was more of like, okay, let's talk this out. Do you feel good? I feel good. Okay, let's move forward with this decision. So,
and they were great. We did things a little differently this week. I got an IV hydration the day before chemo, the day of chemo, and then I went Friday and got one.
Yes.
I'm still not doing great. Nausea, bone pain. Last time it was Sunday when things got the worst. So I'm definitely feeling nervous about tomorrow. But I think I'm being more proactive. I'm wearing a mask when I go out in public. I'm not really being around a lot of people because I just can't take that chance.
No, you can't. It's just protecting yourself right now. And that's most important. And I think with these tweaks of just giving your body that surge of hydration and, the new meds that we're doing.
Yeah.
Also, are you definitely going to do it next week? I know you talked about maybe getting some electrolytes.
I was going to go to a place that does an IV drip with electrolytes, but they require a form from your oncologist. And when I sent the form to my oncologist, they were like, actually, no, this isn't a great idea. Considering that I was in the hospital and I was neutropenic and febrile, they just don't feel comfortable having me go to like an outside facility other than a hospital or a doctor's office.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
I was a little bit disappointed, but
yeah.
And she also said, she's like, if Monday rolls around and you're feeling like you need it, we will get you in for IV hydration anytime you need it next week.
Which
so
is
they're
great.
on top of it.
They're on top of it. They're so wonderful there.
I love them.
Really are.
Yeah.
Oh. So now your next one will be August 4th.
Yeah. Yep. So feels like it's far away, but man, the last 3 weeks went fast. It's like, why is time flying like this?
I know, it's so crazy. I just had breakfast this morning with my friend Stacy, and we were just saying how July feels like true summer.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like, but it is going so fast. It's like, what?
Yeah. August is like the Sunday of summer for you guys, for teachers.
It really is. So we were just saying that. I'm like, oh my goodness. But time flies.
Well, now you're gearing up for a vacation.
Yes, I am gearing up for a vacation. So we're going to Ocean City, Maryland. We have gone in the past, and I want to say this is our third year going, and
not Sean's favorite trip.
Not Sean's favorite trip. So we were not a committed yes for quite some time. And our friends Matt and Amy got the condo that we usually share. So Amy's like, I'm going to get it, and you just keep me posted. And this is what I love about them. She knew we were going to come around. So, and Sean's brother goes, a bunch of his friends. It's just a really great trip. And Connor has some friends that he looks forward to seeing. Actually,
they're not going?
They're not going this year because my niece, Kendall, is turning 16 tomorrow. So she's doing her own little Lake George trip with her girlfriends and stuff. Yeah, so they're not going to be there. But Connor does have some friends from, just from going on vacation, his vacation friends. Yeah. So he'll get to see them. And we made the decision, and I got Sean to say yes to this because I said, all right, what if we do part of Ocean City and then we do another adventure after? Because for those of you who don't know, Sean and the sun and the beach and the ocean, he just doesn't want to sit on the beach all day. Yeah. Like 1 or 2 days of it, he's good. But
a week of it is a lot.
Right. So it's just being more mindful. Amy and I, we were talking about doing more active things, like going to the boardwalk, going mini golfing, planning things during the day, having them go golfing, the guys.
Yeah.
So we're not just finding Sean sitting on the beach burning like a lobster every day. So we're going for a shortened amount of time. And then on next Friday, we're going to go to D.C., Washington, D.C., and we're going to go to the National Zoo.
Oh my God. Connor's got to be losing his mind.
Yeah, him and Sean. I feel like it's like we're in our zoo era. So Connor has a map of the United States, and he wants to go to a zoo in every state. So really, as of right now, all he has colored in is New York. We've done all the zoos in New York. And Maryland, because last year we did stop at a zoo in Maryland on our way home from Ocean City.
I remember that.
Yeah, so now we're going to the National Zoo. So we'll do 2 days there. So it was a great compromise within my family, and we're looking forward to it because once we go away and get back, that's it. Hockey starts, football starts, and we're home for the rest of the summer.
There you go. Sports are crazy.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. So it should be a fun trip, but
I'm excited for you.
Yes. All right, let's talk about what we're watching and reading.
Well, we both just watched Elle. which is the prequel to Legally Blonde.
Yes. Okay. It is so good.
I know.
So good.
I was gonna try and convince Anthony to watch it with me because I want to watch it again, just because I feel like I missed some like little like tie-ins and things like that.
Yes, and she is I forget the actress's name.
She was good.
She was so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, she hits how Reese Witherspoon did it to a T.
I agree.
Really good.
And I just love like how they incorporated some of the like the 90s things and everything.
Yes, 100%.
I also watched 5 Star Weekend, which is it's a book that people like rave about and love. I've never read it, but I just needed something to watch.
Right.
And it was actually really cute. It's like a bunch of girlfriends get together and like they're all different points in their life.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really good. I think you would actually really, really, really like it. And right now we're watching Ride or Die.
Okay.
Have you heard about that?
I have not heard about Ride or Die, huh?
It's what's her name? Did you watch Ted Lasso?
Yes.
The blonde lady.
Okay, yes. She's in
Hannah.
Yeah,
She's in it. And Octavia Spencer, who was in The Help.
Oh, yes.
And one of them's an assassin, but it's like their other one doesn't know, and they're like best friends. So it's a girl action show.
Ooh,
and I really think you would
sign
like
me up for that. I'll do a little girl action show.
And then movies, we watched Voicemails to Isabel, which if you haven't watched it, you have to.
I know you were telling me about that. I wrote that down to watch that.
I've clearly been watching a lot of things.
Right.
It's all I have going on for me right now, guys.
Right. Well, you need to be resting, and you know what? You deserve to watch some things, and this is your time to really catch up on all the shows.
Are you watching anything different? Well, what did you watch? Tell everyone.
Okay, after Elle, we started Off Campus, which is so good. You're so right. I'm so glad we finally watched it. One, because like the hockey tie-in. I mean, hockey is my world these days. And two, it just felt like I'm back in college again.
Yeah, I love the nostalgia.
Yes, it's just such a good show. And the actors and
did you get? I got a little jealous when I saw their dorm room, and I was like, why did Room and I have a dorm room like that?
I know.
It's like a shared living space.
I mean, it's so adorable.
Cute bedroom.
We were in like a
tiny crevice.
Tiny crevice.
Might as well have been. Our beds might as well have been pushed right up next to each with no room to breathe.
I know, no room to breathe. Jeez, it was very tight, and we had a little spot for like our desks, and then like
that's it,
and our fridge.
That's it. That's all we had room.
That's all we had room for, and we're like little sardines in there. But hey,
it worked. We made it work,
worked,
and we're still here 20 years later. So obviously, being on top of each other.
It all worked out. Yes.
Do you guys watch The Bear?
We used to, and I've decided
it just ended. The last season came out.
Yeah, the whole cooking thing. It was just too much cooking for me.
See, it wasn't enough for me. I was like, bring me more cooking.
Sean loved it. He was watching it.
What are you reading right now, Room?
Okay, so I have to tell you that
I'm struggling on the fiction.
Okay, so I know I've been talking this big game about reading fiction, and I'm really trying. You know what I should say? I'm really focused in helping Connor navigate his reading fiction this summer. So we've been at Barnes & Noble a lot, picking out books. He's in the Percy Jackson series right now, which he's loving. And Catherine Applegate came out with a new book called Wombat in Waiting.
I saw that.
So for any of you out there who have kids in, elementary grades, really good book. So I can give some fiction recommendations.
So the audiobook you're done with. Are you done with?
I could not listen to it. What is it called again?
Court of Thorns and Roses.
I tried. I'm just like, what's going on? And here's my thing. Like when I'm listening, I have to be really excited about it and really into it. And I do, my summer is supposed to be like more for fun and reading. But I just love to feed my mind. And I love to like listen to like personal development stuff and different podcasts and different audiobooks. And I don't know. I couldn't do that audiobook. It was it's
heavy.
And I'm like, what's happening? Who is this again? I kept having to rewind. I'm like, I don't think this book is for me.
I wish I could just like pull books off my Kindle and give them to you because I think you would like the off-campus books.
Oh, okay. So because we're about to embark on our vacation. So I do have that Colleen Hoover book I've been trying to read since March.
That's a good one.
But I shouldn't say I have read one page and it's not like I tried and I didn't like it.
Once you get into a Colleen Hoover book, you won't.
Right. So I do have that book that I'm going to read. And then I almost picked up
the off
campus when we were at Barnes & Noble, but
I'm on book 4 now.
Really good.
Really good. I've read them in the span of a month. 3 books.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe I'll add that on there. But hopefully by the next time we come back to you, maybe I will have finished a fiction book.
This is our goal. I'll hold her to it, guys.
Yes. And then I have had some of our listeners, and one of my friends, Kaylee, sent me thank you for everyone who sent me book recs. I appreciate it.
Send me some, guys. What the heck? I feel left out.
I got to share the ones that Kaylee sent me. But yeah, I appreciate that. I'm trying my best over here. I'm also pouring into a lot of the mindset work I've been doing, and summer is the time for me to do that. So I feel like I'm consuming it, and then
you let it out.
Then I let it out. I've been, doing some teaching, and actually I feel like I'm in just writing a lot, and I have all this mindset stuff to share, and I share it with videos, right?
Yeah.
In workshops and my course that I created, but more of just me typing. So I'm starting something called Healing Notes.
I like this.
A weekly, just on Monday mornings, just a little healing note for me with a mindset thing, a little story, just a way to kind of set your week off. So my first one's going to come out on July 20th. So
sign me up.
Okay. I'll send it to you, Rome. And we can put it in the show notes too, if anybody's interested in getting a healing note every Monday morning.
I love that.
And it's just another way for me to, and I know you can relate, Rome. We've both been through a variety of things, health-wise and family-wise and life-wise. And for me, it just seems so healing to take things I've been through and channel it through teaching and mindset stuff and writing. It just feels good. I know you've been journaling, right?
I have, and I actually am going to be writing a book.
Yes.
And it starts with my journal, because my journal is going to end up being my map of my book, kind of, for this portion of things. I definitely have an idea of how I want to start the book. Obviously, this would be a huge portion of it, but it feels good. You're right to let it out.
Yes. Yes. See, we're doing all these things, that taking what has been negative or almost trauma in our life and using it in a purposeful, healing way.
And it shows, I think about it when I'm scrolling on Facebook and I pop up the gastroparesis support group or the swallowing support group, and I see these people that are in such dark places, and it really breaks my heart because they don't really have to be. You know what I mean? You can't let a circumstance take over every feeling that you're having. You really do have to learn to get past that a little bit. If I let... And I have let cancer take over a lot of my emotions lately. Anthony is my witness. But I have to work on that.
Right.
And when you have something, you have to work on that.
Right. You do. And it's that shifting, right? And it's making that choice of,
and knowing, recognizing that you're not in a good place.
Right. And honoring that and letting yourself feel those feelings. But then that shift, but I think too, it's not only shifting, but then giving yourself a break. What you said about the Blackstone. You were literally channeling and thinking about the Blackstone, cooking. You're giving your brain a break and letting energy flow somewhere else instead of focusing on the cancer.
And that's what I had to do. Or else I would have ended up in a deep, dark hole focusing only on my cancer.
Right.
Because my summer has been just taken away from me.
Right. And it's really when you start to talk about it, think about it, sit in it, it's it can be depressing, right? And it can have you slip in that way, but you are actively making that choice to feel your feelings, process your feelings.
And then think about something else.
Because that is going to serve you more.
I'm telling you, I sought out a cooking show, and first one that popped up on Netflix I put on. I'm I just need to get back into the thing that's going to make me get excited. Anthony was out at the baseball game last night, and I'm texting him. I'm ooh, I have this great idea for the Blackstone. All these recipes were coming to my head, and that hasn't happened to me in so long.
Yes, that's that creative piece. As soon as you pause, and that's what I feel is happening to me with the things I'm creating. It's all of a sudden I'm pausing, thinking about stuff that's going on in my life, and I'm letting my creative juices flow, and it's just coming out of me.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so
this is Summer Lauren, though.
This is Summer Lauren, and if you want to check out my healing notes, you can sign up for the email. I feel it's going to be, and I feel it's things like that, little things that we do daily to kind of shift and refocus. So, all right. Well, this was a good catch up.
This was a great catch up.
Yes.
I hope you guys are enjoying your summer, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.
All right. We'll see you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.